As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the warheads that had scorched the great rest of the warheads that had scorched the great rest of the warheads that had scorched the great rest of the warheads. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Yeah, I gotta definitely fix the audio settings. Game's way too loud. Oh, fuck. What? What are these things?
You're awake. How about that?
Hi, Doom.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings.
How are you all?
Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Hope you're all doing alright.
How'd I do?
Oh god, I forgot how ugly the character creation is for Fallout. I gave you burnt. No, Doc doesn't charge you. Oh, that makes it nice and simple. talk to Harry real quick. You're doing okay. You're just exhausted from a week of deep cleaning the house. How have you been? I'll probably explain everything after the ads are done running. Well, not probably, I will. And ironically, that is his hairstyle. If it was younger. Best matches his facial hair. Okay, that's the hair. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Okay, welcome back from the ads, everyone. So yeah, to answer your question, Doom. Some days are okay. Other days are rather miserable. So if you bother to look at the name of the title, it's called Tribute. So, the next few streams are kind of weird. It's just... I really hate Fallout. I suck at it completely. I'm horrible at it. I get killed left and right, even on the easiest difficulty. But sorry. My dad used to really love watching me play the game back when I was a lot younger. And he passed back on February 4th. So I don't know, I just kind of thought I would finally get around to playing that game. I always kept on telling him I would play for him sometime to let him watch. I never did keep my promise. So, if you notice, the character looks a lot more like doesn't look anything like how I normally make characters. So, I'm actually trying to make it match my dad as best I can. So, fair warning, you're probably going to have to deal with a lot of mood swings. Those cheekbones were high. His cheeks were real tucked in, so I want to conclave them. Chin was more forward. So I always tell people Dad had the face of a drill sergeant. It's a face that always commanded obedience. Ironically, the default nose is kind of close. What's a Celion? I'm not gonna mess with the nose because I don't know what anything they're saying. Out more. Huh? Nose bone. kind of looks like him when he was about 10 years younger. I don't think I can keep doing that anymore.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Hopefully that'll be okay. Push caps lock.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Strength. Yep, feels strong. Perception. It's hard to slip anything past them. It was wickedly smart. Pretty charismatic. Six, 5, 6. Wish I had a few extra points because he actually was pretty. He had nice agility too. I guess we could take a point from endurance because Dad smokes. He smoked way too much. We'll just do that.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in the bighorn and dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Train.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Sleep.
Bandit.
Who thinks of bandit and their first word you think of is reasonable?
Light.
Where's bright? Or the sun? What would he say? What would he say? I guess may inspiration be the closest.
Mother.
I think that'll be the closest to him.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Nope. We'll go with disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Oh yeah, that's him.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
He did enjoy it.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
In the middle. I mean, he was very emphatic about if he thought he was correct about something, but if you could convince him or give him a good reason why you thought your way was better, then he was willing to hear you out.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Yeah.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Doc, I don't see shit. Yeah, these things are... I've never really had much luck with Rorschach tests. So this is more kind of what I sort of see when I first see it. Broken chain.
Okay. How about this one?
Lighthouse. Oh! Yeah, yes, it does kind of look like what... I guess we'll go with Ship at Sea.
Last one.
What did Todd Howard mean by this? Don't... It just works. I'm going with a bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
The fuck is this? How does this Rorschach test decide for my... So he says I'm good at medicine, I'm good at speech, and I'm good at unarmed. Dad was definitely good at speech. Yeah, he was good at guns because of his service in the army. think that's best for him. Speech, barter, and guns. Done.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
What's it? Oh, traits. Take 2 traits or none. Early bird. Enjoy a +2 to each of your special abilities from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Suffer a -1 from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Well, he did wear glasses, so maybe I should do that. Trigger discipline. We'll just take trigger discipline for now. I don't really remember. So I'm not really sure I want to do 4 eyes for him.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Why is this zoom in on my dad's crotch? Sorry, Doc, I'm looting you. Oh, ammo. What the hell is this? I'm not robbing the Doc. Doc says okay to take this stuff. Okay, let's speed that up. Ammo. Yeah. I actually have no idea what difficulty setting the game's on currently. Well, Ty, I don't think your house would be looking that much better either. If, you just went for a nuclear apocalypse. Not really sure why I took the east. Kinda wanna take the coffee pot, not gonna lie. Alright, Doc.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Hardcore mode. New Vegas allows you to play a new hardcode mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, stim packs heal over time, cannot mend broken limbs. Right away removes radiation over time. Ammunition has weight. Dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. May turn on or off at any time. The gameplay menu. Activate hardcore mode now. Maintain for the end of the main storyline. You receive a special reward. No! What's inventory? Okay, let's move. Activates E. Block is left Alt. Ready reloads R. Sneak is left Control. Run is L Shift. Always runs Caps Lock. Eh? Auto move is Q. Jump, change view is F, Pip-Boy is tab. Oh, I want the Pip-Boy, so tab. Ah! All weapons fall under a weapon skill category. Determine how effective the weapon is. Okay. Okay. Speech +2. Tribal rating armor. Hat on. No ammo. What kind of build are you thinking of playing? I don't. I'm not really sure. I feel like Dad would be more of a gun guy. So something good for guns. Oh, I do have ammo. Oh. That's 10mm, this is 9mm. Let's just use that for right now. How do I see the front of me while moving? Hi, Hazel. Yeah. I really appreciate that you wanted to attend the funeral. I have no idea how to rotate the camera. You would always wear a fedora like that. Fuck. We got a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy, a coded transmission of some sort when a sad, jazzy undercurrent makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the midnight science fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. Level cap's been lowered, raised by 5. Receive the signal coordinates to leave the canyon wreckage west of Prim. Follow the coordinates are the words Courier 6 is signed Ulysses. Pip-Boy's picked up a radio broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion. Nah. Gunrunner's arsenal. Ongoing conflict in the Mojave Wasteland has kicked weapon manufacturers into high gear. All major and minor weapons dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons, ammunition, and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor. Here's thing. Then hold F. Oh. Nah. Sierra Madre Casino. Okay. It wants me to do what again? Quest. Back in the Sentinel. Talk to Sonny. Talk to Victor. Sure. Victor, you no good robot, hold still.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Wait, what? Why is the OBS chat all messed up? Okay, that's fixed now. Good. Thanks for digging me out of the grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How'd you find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who these men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How'd you have in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
You go wash hands and grab a yogurt. Okay. Never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy trails!
Is it safe to go up to the graveyard? I don't remember. Limited edition Mojave Landmark Snow Globe. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors pay dearly for them. Okay. Nothing really worthwhile up here. Guess we'll go to the saloon now and talk to Sonny.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
What? Well, that ain't good. Why you call it Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Thinking for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term.
Welcome
The way
back.
I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Anything good, Rolf Prospect?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, The NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
What's a bighorn for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Ah, well, lovely. Doc said he could teach me how to survive.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Howdy.
Guess that's it. Oh, there she is.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Mouse 1. How do I aim? Right click. Oh, yes. Why am I closing one of my eyes? Actually, it's working. Fuck. It's not working.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Left control.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Sarsaparilla. How do I describe it? Actually, when was the last time I had a sarsaparilla? That's a real old-timey drink. It doesn't really get made too much anymore. Mostly because one of the ingredients it's made from isn't exactly all that healthy for consumption. Yeah, it is kind of close to root beer, but...
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
What? Oh, there's one. Mouse 1, attack your target. Mouse 2, cancel attack. E, accept your actions. Oh, there's another one. They're fast. I told you I sucked at this game.
See? You're getting the hang of it.
I'm not.
There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Yeah, you do the shooting, I'll do the moral support. Yay. Game crash. Continue for my last save game. Let's see how far back we are. Meet Sonny behind the saloon, okay?
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the side. Try crouching down and staying still. No shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Give the dog a gun too? Yeah. Cheyenne wants a dog. See? She's barking one. She's like, give me gun. Give me gun. Ah, Cheyenne. It's all fun and games till the dog whips out a cowboy hat and stands on 2 legs.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on.
Does it see me? Oh, I killed it. Yahoo! Give me that high. Okay, so hopefully it won't do. I don't remember those saves at all. Ah, now I remember. A long time ago I was doing console commands and I was going to do a Legionnaire.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Oh. Why did she have a freaking machine gun for a rifle? Sonny? Cheyenne, where'd she go? Sonny? Oh.
Get him off! Whoa, whoa, careful! Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Yeah, I'm a hero.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Yeah.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Why is she walking like that? Oh, because she's hurt. this stuff's worth some money. Better save just in case. Wow. How are you? Oh boy. Please go away. Yeah. Everything in this game's kind of disgusting. Tobacco. Fruit. 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 There we go. Is there a better gun? Yeah, it looks like Grim Jarrett thinks better than it. Oh yeah, no one can hear me. The varmint rifle kills. Yeah, it's just a matter of me actually being able to hit people with it. Oh wait, you can still hear me, Ty. You're gonna... You there.
Way too many strangers coming into town these days. No offense.
Stop. Alright, let's find this flower or whatever. Fuck. Bye. Why can't I use the V with whatever system? Now it suddenly works. Wait. Sure. Wasted all that ammo. I think the fence doesn't actually have holes. Oh, son of a... Where am I supposed to go? This way. No, it wants me to go this way. Hi, Victor. Now we just run back to Sunny. Down here, Sonny. Who the hell's that? Who the hell is you? Yeah, you. Who are you? Where you venture deeper into the wasteland, you may revise your character. That is not the way I'm supposed to be going.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Not much of a campfire.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Go and meet Trudy. I have to be careful every time I click, because for some reason my mouse thinks it's over on the OBS, where I might accidentally ban someone or time out someone. Yeah, it should be on a... I am on very easy, nice. Say it, true iron sight. Let's turn that off. Okay, that's a little bit better. Oh wait, what did it say for autosaves? Anytime I rest, wait, or travel. I don't like how it thinks my mouse is over on OBS.
Hello.
Hey Coop, or Easy Pete. Let's talk to the guy in here first. You're there.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Thank God he's Easy Pete and not Hard Pete. I don't even know what that meme's about.
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Why is the surplus inferior?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip. I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's gotta be a good thing, right? They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans. Can do.
Oh, this is my stuff.
Another satisfied customer. Take it easy now.
Alright, Trudy. Oh. Never mind. Never crash. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying as I'll get up. Why did I buy Call of Duty? I love the mental image of you taking Doc's cigars and then selling them off to the local merchant. Doc would understand. I continue for my last save game. Ah, good. Oh, wait, no. Alt tab real quick. There, that's better.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Okay, let's ask all the other stuff first, then we'll talk about the attack. Who tracked me? Who attacked me?
Not much, other than there were a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the Great Khans did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So, where are they going?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
How long has he been in Goodsprings?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. Fine by me. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Primm, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
How about the NCR?
The New California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Be careful out there.
Well, that's called the argument afterwards. Radio. Ah, radio. Fixing things. Examination of the radio's internal components revealed several parts and connections were propped loose when the radio hit the floor. Should be very simple to repair a job and get it working again. Trudy! Trudy! Trudy!
Howdy.
Trudy? Where the hell did she go? You see Trudy? Where in the world is Trudy's home? What can I get you? Speak up. I said speak up. What she even have on tap? We got vodka, beer, scotch, whiskey. Oh, we got wine.
Hey there.
I have no idea where in the world Trudy went. She done went invisible on me. Oh, we're crashing again. That's gonna be annoying as all get out. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out how to do these stability mods. Can you freaking last save game, yeah.
Hey!
Where the hell are you going? How do I wait again? It's a T. How do you do this? Okay, that'll be at 417 then. 517. Trudy! Trudy! Wow, the local drunk's here. Barkeep! Barkeep! Is this a self-service bar? Oh, mother. Save. And then just wait for Fruity. And hope that the game does not crash again. Maybe I should figure out how to stream from my PlayStation. I remember Goose, I think his name was, explained it to me. Like, all you have to really do is just hit the go live button. Yep, alright. I don't even know where her house is, that's the problem. Also, why is the roof so much nicer than the floor? No, the radio's not really much of a quest. That's why it's not really telling me where to go. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, the ceiling is real nice. But like I said, I don't understand why it's so much nicer than the floor and the walls. Like, it looks like they ripped the ceiling out from a different building. You know, my dad actually would sit like that. The only thing missing would be his finger would be tapping on the bar, because he would be upset that it's taking so long to get service. There you are.
Hey there.
You know how long I've been waiting for you?
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed the radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
That's it? Fine, I done shoddy work?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough.
Yeah, she heard
now,
and she just
how
ran
about
off.
spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Oh, I heard you arguing. What was that about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
What you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangs?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Where's Ringo?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill this bad guy Cobb?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. All right.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Who was that man?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Have anything cool for sale?
Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us.
We got an atomic cocktail. Oh, this gives me radiation. Lovely. Ah, I can eat a squirrel. Potato chips. Oh, moonshine. Yeah, she don't really got anything. I don't know. Well, because potato chips are junk food. It doesn't really have any real nutritional value.
Be careful out there.
Okay. Up to the gas station I go. Oh, wait, save. Yeah, I think if we have any more crashes, we might just say, try again some other time. Hey, I get free Sunset Sarsaparilla. Nice. Definitely saving before we head in there. Because I don't remember if the guy shoots first or he asks questions first.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
Hi. Don't shoot me. I'm not an enemy.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
No, I don't want to play games. What's the rules?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids. So there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow paced.
How about Sasuke?
And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Hell no!
Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too. All right.
What do you do around here?
Oh, sorry. I thought everybody knew already. I'm a trader with the Crimson Caravan Company. I'm, staying in town for a bit. Did you want something else?
You know there's a guy named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Why are they out to get you?
My caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
More soda. Ah, dirty water. Local hamlet beset by soda burglar. Why is there a fishing battery in here? Turpentine. Game seems a little bit more stable finally. Probably because I'm not alt-tabbing. Sonny! Feels like I'm calling for Sonny Corleone. Oh, okay. Volume just cut out for her. Always find a buyer. What? Why is she not talking? Town clear of rats, scorpions, and coyotes. Not many live in a good space. Wildlife is always creeping in. Till next time. Okay. Everyone's not talking now. Okay. We're gonna try restarting the game. Again. Of course. Should've just bought Gauntlet. Okay.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Fix that.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with a roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. Sure, what do you want to know? Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
What actually does take kindly to being shot?
The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too. Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous. If you want to know anything else, just ask.
I'm gonna help Ringo.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any idea how to convince Trudy?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Is Chet willing to give up supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get the dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. I'll be waiting.
Alright, let's take care of Chet first.
Howdy.
Oh, mother... Ah!
You looking to buy some supplies? If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
Well, I need supplies to fight those gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Help them take over the town, then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand. Take it easy now.
Freaking jump scare bastard. Ah! I leveled up. I better put them all in explosives. I don't remember how much I need to convince Easy Pete. Confirm Bachelor. In combat, you do 10% damage against male opponents. Outside of combat, you'll sometimes access unique dialogue options when dealing with the same sex. Intense training. Intense training, you can put a single point into any of your special attributes. Well, that's pretty good. Combat, you do 10% damage against female opponents. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, that sounds like Dad. He was a swift learner. Okay, let's go talk to Doc Mitchell first. Doc! Doc! There you be, Doc.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Oh, we can ask him about his life history. Tell me about yourself, Doc.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't. This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us. That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town. I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
Something got taken from you?
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore. Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
Well, on that note, Doc, we're about to be attacked by bandits.
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare. You take care now.
Thanks, Doc. Oh, for love. We're gonna see if we can at least get the Good Springs fight out of the way. Then after that, I kinda... had it with this. our Easy Pete's Dynamite. Well, hello there, Easy Pete. I have a proposition for you.
Howdy.
You know Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's awful.
Welcome.
Or you got dynamite?
Too dangerous. Wanna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Oh, I only need 25. Oopsie.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts. Yup.
Trudy. Oh, hi, Tori.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
You should help me take down the power gang. Bullets, explosions, lots of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Oh. Dad kind of liked this song. The local drunk to my left is gonna help fight the bandits. What, the drunk? Oh yeah, because I got him all the good stuff. That still looks like he's gonna bend him over in two. Oh, for the love of... Okay. This will be our last attempt to try to get through the fight at the village. Otherwise, I have to hunt down the stability mods for another day. Because one place we absolutely have to go to is the Lucky 38. Dad always wanted to go there.
I'll keep an eye out for the powder gangers and meet up with you and Ringo when the time comes.
Cool.
Until next time.
Ringo, Dingo, Trooper, and Star. La la la, banana splits. That was something Dad always liked to sing.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
Trudy and the rest.
They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Oh, they will. Wait, actually. Grenade launcher. Watch me blow myself up. Oh, that didn't work out. I think it said I blew up my own leg.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Yeah. Go gun. I used it in the most horrible way imaginable, but I'll just talk to Doc. Doc will patch me up. Give me your cowboy hat. Oh. I'm sure that this guy will be fine. Oh, we took Joe Cobb's, his hands. think everyone's okay. I think. No, I don't want to load. Okay, like I said, since the game is so unstable that it's rather painful to try to get anything done, and I would rather this not have as many issues, because like I said, it's like a tribute of sorts to Dad. So I think I'll just end it here. That way I can look around for the stability mods. From what I remember, my red thing hardly ever works, so we're just gonna end the stream. Thank you everyone who showed in to say hi and could hang out for a little bit. Or, no, okay, I saw a friend who was live. We'll try to raid her. What do I raid? Hasn't she? Yeah, there we go. Go say hi to Luna. She's doing a subathon and she's currently playing Cult of the Lamb. Like I said, we'll probably be doing, no, not probably, we will be doing more of these tribute streams to my dad, where at the very least we're gonna get to the Lucky 38. That's something I want to make sure I get to, because he always was like always going on, go to the Lucky 38, I want to see the casino, I want to see the casino. And then, I don't know, we might do... I'm not sure if we'll go on beyond that. But anywho, say hi to Luna, she's a friend. And... yeah, thanks for coming, Ty. Okay, bye-bye.